Okay, before any of you start disliking the video, just please watch. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Jellobugs. If any of you know Jellobugs, she was a very popular Gash YouTuber for her series called Falling for the Bad Girl. And what happened was, you'll figure it out. Now, today I'm going to be talking about how she has changed. Is she going to do better? Or will she just end up doing the same shit she did before? Let's do this. But first we have to start with her backstory. Back then she did decently good Gash's studio videos. They weren't really popular. The only one that I think was popular was the hated Savage Child, which I didn't know that was made by Jellobugs. I thought that was made by another person. Now after that video, she wasn't really very big, as you could say. Her content wasn't shit, but it wasn't good either. Now, over time when Gash Life was released, Jellobugs took it upon herself to use it. Now, she made her lesbian series called Falling for the Bad Girl, which got over 1 million views. And because of that, Jellobugs made more episodes of it, which caused a lot of drama with certain people. Now, the second one is she had a drama with one of the most known people who had a drama with her, Alice, or back then called the Boss Man. Now, because of this kinda halfly ruined Jellobugs' career, and kinda the Boss Man's due to Jellobugs sending her fans out to go attack them. Now, this isn't the first time Jellobugs would send her fans out to go attack people who didn't like her. She also did it with another person who had his channel deleted. Their name was Flair Fluke the Comedian. Although I did watch their video, and I do have to say I understand why Jellobugs got mad at it. It does not have any right to go send someone out there to harass a person. And Jellobugs did not learn her lesson. Every time she gets criticism or anything, she'll take it like you're insulting her, and then she'll send her fans out to go attack you. Now, then I made a rant on her, which kinda got a lot of people carried away. People still comment on that video to this day, even though being a few months old. And well, I wouldn't have to say I hated Jellobugs, but I didn't like her. Now, then Jellobugs saw some other people rant on her, which is Galaxy is Okay and Steve Dabs. And what happened was that she gave both of them copyright strikes, which is a big no-no. Because if they get a copyright strike, then they won't be able to get any money from it. Of course, there was no actual copyright in it. It was just them showing a clip of Jellobugs' video. But of course, Jellobugs overreacts and then just pushes the copyright button on them. And because of this is what inspired the Anti-Gash Life Council to dox Jellobugs. What they did was falsely give Jellobugs copyright strikes. Now, call me an ass here, but I think she did deserve the strikes. She was copywriting striking people, which actually harmed them halfly. But the doxing, I think, was unnecessary. Because of Jellobugs getting multiple copyright strikes, her channel was terminated and was never seen again. The Anti-Gash Life Council kinda got a lot of hate for this. Although I don't know them most, I don't think what they did was very responsible for them being older people. Now, another thing I want to talk about is how long did Jellobugs never come back? Well, it only happened for a few weeks. People started to impersonate Jellobugs, kind of like what they did to Cute Squad. And yeah, hold on. Now, as I was saying, because of this, now many people impersonated Jellobugs, kind of what people said Jellobugs did, impersonating Cute Squad. However, although back then I didn't like Jellobugs, I found this rumor to be completely false, kinda. I don't know if I actually used it in my videos, but I think so. If I did use it, it was probably because I thought it was actually real one time, but then it came to me. Cute Squad disappeared before Jellobugs even existed. And so, what the fuck? I can't think. I lost my train of thought. Although I think Jellobugs does make a good point, I think the Cute Squad at this moment is false. Another thing and then after that, Jellobugs was kinda... Sorry, I keep losing my goddamn train of thought. So, then a few weeks later, Jellobugs really finally posted her actual channel. She showed proof that it was actually her. And it turns out she doesn't do sexual content anymore. But let's talk about if she's gonna change. Has Jellobugs redeemed herself? Will Jellobugs probably do sexual content in the future? And what will happen? Now, the first question is, I don't really think she's changed. Not in a bad way, like she's still a bitch, but she's a good person right now. What I mean is that she didn't change her characters, which is no issue. But that's one of the number reason why Jellobugs kind of got hate. It was because the characters were too over-sexual, and they were kind of stereotypical. Although I have a series that's called Bad Girl with Heart or something. It's kind of different because it uses this cliche. My Jen isn't really a pervert. She doesn't like being a pervert. And Addison is a very tough girl for herself. But with Jellobugs, it kind of is the Uno reverse card. Personally, I think she could have made Alyssa more sensitive or less tough, but could still beat up people. She could have made Evelyn more tougher, and she could have made Evelyn a little more bigger, because let's be real here, it's kind of ridiculous of how small she is. But now I just want to say something. Although for the second one, I really don't think Jellobugs is going to do any sexual content in the future. Showing how she seen what happened when she does it, I think she'll avoid doing that. Although she still has a little bit of sexual stuff in it, it's not like porn or anything. Thankfully, Jellobugs has changed, but I do think she could probably start a new series and just leave Falling for the Bad Girl behind. Although I think it's good that Jellobugs is trying to learn from her mistakes and make it up to people, I think Jellobugs should just leave Falling for the Bad Girl behind. The reason is because that was, like I said, that was one of the reasons why she got hate. Because her Falling for the Bad Girl series was too sexual, too stereotypical, and too cliche, and it was too hard to follow. Personally, I think Jellobugs should just, like I said, leave it behind, because that's like one of the things she does not want to happen again. That was the reason why she got attacked. Because of the series partly, and her doxing people. No, not doxing people. Copywriting striking people. I mean, I'm not saying she has to, but personally, if she wants to change, she should just start a new series. Maybe make some new characters. And I'm not saying Jellobugs has to immediately do this. I'm just trying to say an opinion. Personally, I think Jellobugs is really doing good right now. She isn't getting into any drama as far as I know. And she has tried to clear up some of the shit that happened. And for the Anti-Gash Life Council, it was proven that they can't hack. Because one of my okay friends, it's Napoleon, made a video, and he commented saying that the Anti-Gash Life Council has no money to go to court. But again, I don't think Jellobugs deserves any cruel hate. What I do think she does deserve some criticism for what she has done, because the things she has done were extremely wrong. I mean, Jellobugs has been through a lot. I think we should just at least give her a chance. And also, just want to say, whoever's a fan of Jellobugs right now, please do not go comment on the old Jellobugs rant video. That rant video was during when she was doing stupid shit. I am trying to clear this up because it seems like people are going on there thinking I'm right now hating her. Same goes for the Edgy Landon video. Although I think my points are still valid, I don't really think people should be commenting thinking it's still relevant, because it's kind of old. But anyways, I might be doing more rant videos and more tutorials because I don't want to just do rant videos sometimes. I know I kind of am losing my train of thought. Well, goodbye everyone. Have a nice day.